1248, welcome back. Creating a rock-solid retirement plan starts with 3 pillars: protect, preserve, and grow. That's what we're talking about today with Michael Lehrhaupt, the president of Strategies for Wealth Management. Michael, so happy to have you back.
Yeah, great to be back. Good to see you, Natasha.
Great to see you as always. So let's just start with the basics. You always talk about a rock-solid retirement plan, and that's just a great thing to have. And the earlier you think about it, the better, right?
Well, I've been doing this for 35 years. And in 2008, I saw people living the dream retirement life. And then overnight, their 401ks became 201ks. They lost a ton of money. They had to restructure what they were doing. They had to cut back on things. I said, there's got to be a better way. So we created the Rock Solid Retirement Plan. And it's built on, like, if you're building a house, what's the most important part to the house?
Foundation.
The foundation. So it's built on a rock-solid foundation. And there's 3 principles: protect, preserve, and grow.
So let's walk through those principles, starting with protect. What are we protecting here?
So we want to protect ourselves from the different financial storms that may come your way. If you're in retirement or pre-retirement, right, there's different financial storms, like the market crashing really bad, you lose a lot of money, how are you going to recover it? So number 1 is protect your money, protect it. 2 is preserve your lifestyle and spending power, so you don't have to change your lifestyle in retirement. And lastly is you want to grow your money without going backwards. We call it the no market risk strategy. But you know where you get started? We created this quiz. It's a really great tool. There's a scan right there, a QR code. And we created this quiz that someone could take. And what it'll do is it'll kind of show them their #1 retirement mistake. And it'll cover different subjects that you need to be aware of. But once you take the quiz, you get a report right to your email, and you can see what your #1 retirement mistake is. And that's the cracks in the foundation.
Right.
And then we want to start fixing those.
I would imagine it's important to really identify your weak spots before you get started. And it helps you as well guide them to find the best plan for them.
Like, how do you know there's cracks in your foundation unless you do an inspection? So
right.
The report's kind of like, the quiz is kind of like an inspection. Oh, income's a big problem. Do I have income to last the rest of my life, for example? That's a big one. And then we usually can help people create an income plan to last them a lifetime.
Right, so that's the next step, right? They get their quiz results, and then they can give you a call, come on in, and you
so
walk
once
through.
you take the quiz, there's an option to schedule a complimentary discovery call, one of our advisors. We can even do a hard copy and mail it to you once we speak to you. But the thing is, like, some people uncovered they're taking too much market risk. And we show them a no market risk strategy that could grow their money without the risk, get some of the upside without the downsides. There's a lot of things we can do, but it all starts with the self-assessment.
Sure, and you and your wife, Laura, have been doing this a long time. I'm sure you've seen so many success stories, right? How does that feel for you?
It feels great. I mean, we had a client come in, it was a surprise retirement. They wanted to work a few more years, but the company said, we're going in a different direction. Because we did the planning, they were set to go, and now they're enjoying their retirement. And we have stories upon stories of that. But then we also see the opposite. People didn't plan well, and they made mistakes. We got one shot to get it right.
Right.
And that's why it's really, really important to plan.
Absolutely, and I do want to mention you have a really great show that actually airs right here on Channel 8 on Sunday nights.
Yeah, we call it the Rock Solid Retirement Show, right?
Love it.
And we're on different channels. One channel we are on is 11:30 p.m. Sunday night. So if you're up and you have trouble sleeping, watch our show. Right?
Well, you are a wealth of knowledge. You always bring us great tips and tricks. Thank you so much, Michael.
Yeah.
And your website up on screen, strategiesforwm.com. Of course, we will have details to get this quiz. Scan that QR code right there. Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, we will be right back.